Hey guys, I am back with a new video today. In today's video, I'm going to be going through the 6 up-and-coming MMOs that are coming out either end of this year 2020 or next year 2021. Now, this list is going to be not a ranking list of which game is better. It's more going to be the game I am looking the most forward to and which I am going to be probably investing my time in and playing on a daily basis, and you guys will see a lot of it on my channel. Now, I've chosen 6 different games out of probably hundreds of MMOs coming out soon, and I think these 6 games have the most potential and looks the best out of all of them. However, again, there's not too much information about it, so let's go through the trailers and everything. Make sure you guys follow my socials below, make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Now, first game we have is Tower of Fantasy. Now, Tower of Fantasy was announced a while ago, like this year, and it looks like a traditional like Chinese style game. It's gonna have probably autoplay and so on, but what this game has, it looks like it has a good character customization. It's gonna be on PC and on mobile, so maybe it will be less pay to win if it is cross-platform. Hopefully, we can all hope, but in reality probably will be some pay to win in this game. It will probably most likely also have autoplay. I haven't seen any sign of autoplay, but if it is like the traditional Chinese MMO that they advertised as, it probably will have autoplay. However, this game has the more anime type style, super colorful world, anime based, giving me kind of here and there some Dragon Raja vibes when it comes to the characters and the mounts, the bicycles. You have some cool, you can skateboard, you can surfboard with your mounts, and it looks really good. It also has some cool features as climbing, so you can climb in this game and do like aerial attacks combined with the climbing from the gameplay footage that I have shown so far. It looks really cool because, let's be real, we are missing this in MMO RPGs on mobile, this climbing style and the flying while attacking, while being in combat looks super cool to me. However, the combat system also looks really good. It seems like you can move while attacking, which is really nice. You guys know how much it turns me off when you play a new MMORPG on mobile and you cannot move while doing combat. It looks good, that combat style. However, I will have to play it to finally make my decision if the combat is good or if the autoplay is too much. The world isn't like looks too good because, again, it looks pretty and all, but you don't know if you can reach those different places. They don't show too much of the world. They have some cool, again, jump puzzles and events that you could probably participate in and do. And a lot of climbing. It seems like a lot of these new MMOs feel like the climbing part has like been implemented, like all the MMOs coming out very soon. They are using Unreal Engine 4, and it hopefully will be PC/mobile cross-platform, and there's going to be a variety of classes you can choose between. Here you can see a little bit of the combat of the different classes. You can see like they have some good movement, aerial combat, different combos and so on that you can use. But that is it for like the gameplay, and let's jump into the next game. The next game on my list is Gran Saga. Now, Gran Saga, I have talked a little bit about it in my last video, which I made on up-and-coming or best MMOs of 2020. There's not been too much information about the game. They said they were going to release in 2020, so I'm hoping it will come around maybe around winter time. It's going to probably come first in Korea and then global version later. Now, Gran Saga, why I look so much forward to this game is because they announced that it's not going to be the traditional MMO mobile style rating type of game, like, you know how you get your gear rating up, your gear score up. It's going to be different from that, and they want to break out of that system, and they're going to have their like own new system. Will be, they say, will be more enjoyable. So I'm looking really forward to how they're going to do it. If it's going to be like that pay to win, or it's going to be super grindy, I don't know yet, but hopefully it will change how mobile games are like played out on mobile when it comes to like gear rating and keeping up with the content and being heavy pay to win. Now, this game also announced that it will be cross-platform with PC when it comes out, so that is also gives you hope for maybe a less pay to win game since it is on PC, and you know, PC players, they don't tolerate pay to win. They're not gonna play pay to win games. So hopefully they will adjust and make it less pay to win. So there's a little bit of hope for the game. Now the game looks good. It gives me like a Dragon Nest vibe when it comes to the characters. It seems to have a good story, a good plot that you can follow. However, what I really enjoyed most about this from the gameplay trailer I have seen are the boss fights. The boss fights look super menacing, super cool, and super skillful to compete in, and a lot of strategy put into it. I really hope that they make the boss fights like bigger dungeon fights than just like a 5-man dungeon. Hopefully they make like raid boss fights in this. I think this game has a lot of potential, and hopefully they can deliver on the potential. But again, it is a mobile MMO, so you never know. You know, maybe they're just out to milk it. But I just love the PvE in this. However, I also enjoy the skills. If you guys can see in some of the skills, they use cone attacks. Now, cone attacks can mean a lot of things. It can mean that it can bring skill in PvP and PvE, because you will have to aim your cones at your enemy and make sure you combine them with some good CC or stuns. And maybe there will be some good gameplay with the skills in this game. Now, it's not, again, I have to play it to actually find out how skillful and fun it can be. But it is, again, a mobile MMO, so no, I'm not going to have my hopes too high, but I'm looking forward to this game. Now, let's jump into the next game. Now, the next game I want to talk about is Odin Valhalla Rising. Now, this game used to be called Project Odin, I think, and I made a video on it. They had it just like cinematic before, but in this one they show a little bit of gameplay. Now, this will be based on Norse mythology, more realistic than the other games. Not the type of like being Norse mythology, but like the art style is more realistic. It gives me like a little Black Desert vibe here and there, but it looks super fun. Like, and the world looks beautiful. They have like a nice looking world, a lot of stuff you can do in this. They have everything from climbing to giant monsters to mass PvP, a little bit of everything. However, I have seen footage of it being autoplay. However, the autoplay won't be used in like hard boss fights or PvP, and it won't be like super boring that you can autoplay everything in this game. But they have a little bit of everything. They have flying mounts. They have some cool creatures, as you can see. There's the water creatures, look like that creatures from Aquaman, and you have Medusa. I hope I don't get demonetized because of this. Treehouse monster, and a Hydra. This, I really hope the Hydra is going to be like a mass world boss fight or a raid boss fight. It would be so cool with a lot of strategy put into it. I have like flying dragons, like climbing on mountains that you can explore freely, and hopefully it won't be like auto climb or auto story or auto everything. Like, this is some of the gameplay that you can see, and they have cone attacks, which looks really cool, and they have some good movement on the archer. I don't see them move around too much while using skills. I hope that you can still move while attacking, because that is super turn off when it comes to mobile MMOs generally. So hopefully they don't keep that in the game, and you can move freely while having some flawless combat system in this game. The mass PvP looks super fun. The Norse mythology looks super fun. This is definitely one of the games that I am looking most forward to. I really hope they don't ruin it with too much auto and too much pay to win microtransactions, because this game has a lot of potential. That was Valhalla Rising, Odin, or Odin Valhalla Rising. Let's go to the next game, which will be Warhammer Odyssey. Now, Warhammer Odyssey, there hasn't been too much information about this game. They have a lot of classes, and what we know from my last video I made on this is there's going to be no auto combat. This is going to be the first MMO in a long time that's going to be fully grind. You have to grind everything. You have to complete all the quests. They said maybe they will add auto, but they said they're not gonna have auto questing. It's also gonna be without mounts. Maybe they will add mounts later. There's some cool, I think it's a holy trinity where you can heal, tank, and DPS. It'd be like a grindy MMO. The game has like a beta access going on right now, but I think it's a NDA sign, so there's not any information of the players playing it or anything like that. But there's gonna be future beta access or early accesses that you can play. Hopefully I'll get one so I can make some content on this video. But I'm super excited for this game because it's gonna have no auto. I know a lot of people have been complaining about auto. They also, I think they're gonna try and minimize the pay to win in this game so you can actually enjoy a full-fledged MMO. They're gonna take their time with making it good, fun, and exciting. So I'm super excited for this project, to be honest. Warhammer Odyssey is definitely a game I am looking forward to, and hopefully they don't mess this up. And again, it's gonna be non-auto, so it's gonna be funny to see if people are actually gonna play it, because a lot of people always say, oh, I hate auto game, blah blah blah. So now you're gonna get a non-auto MMO. Let's see if you guys will actually play it. So that is Warhammer Odyssey, and let's move on to the next game, which is Diablo Immortal. Now, Diablo Immortal, I wasn't gonna put it into this video, but recently, because we didn't have a lot of news about Diablo Immortal, but recently they came out with a blog, and they said they're working on Diablo Immortal still. They show some footage, they show some pictures of the game, and they wrote like a message saying that they have been working from home on this game, and they'll be working hard and making sure that the game is good, so they can give it to Blizzard so they can like confirm, okay, we can actually release this. So they're working hard on this game. Now, I put it in the MMO section because I heard from a lot of people that it might be like an MMO style RPG game, and not like a full RPG Diablo style. So I am hopefully they will make it like an MMO style RPG, but I don't know. The classes look fun to play. It's gonna be like the typical Diablo dungeon crawler type, where you're gonna be doing a lot of dungeons, and you guys know I love PvE. So I am super excited for Diablo Immortal. I've been for a long time. I think a lot of people are when you come from mobile community. If you're from like the PC and you're playing the old Diablos, you guys like Diablo Immortal, man, I'm not gonna play it. But if you're like a mobile player like me, you follow like the mobile throughout the years, like getting a game that is like co-work with Blizzard is huge, because you know Blizzard is not messing around. They want, if they're using their name, they're gonna make a proper game with not pay to win, hopefully. And NetEase, I think NetEase are making it. NetEase made like Crusaders of Light, was really good when they made Crusaders of Light. It did get super pay to win, but it was the first game with mass PvP, mass raiding, and super cool exclusive titles and everything. They did a lot of things perfect with Crusaders of Light, but then all the bugs came and the pay to win came. So NetEase has the capability of making a super good game. I know a lot of people know NetEase as the pay to win company that makes pay to win games, but if they want to, they can make super good games, and being overlooked by Blizzard is amazing. So hopefully they give us some more information about when it's coming out, when it's releasing. They said they're gonna start with like early access, beta access, eventually, hopefully at the end of this year. They didn't say, they didn't give me a date. They said like they hope it to start soon, but I'm guessing it will come out in 2021 if it does come out. And there's a lot of like information about the different classes of Diablo Immortal already. If you guys want to YouTube around, or if you guys want me to make a video on Diablo Immortal of everything, all the info so far, I can do that too. But I'm super excited for this game. Again, it's gonna be like, if it's gonna be MMO style type of game, I am 100% gonna make this my main game and grind it out super hard with my friends, and even make a guild and have some great fun playing this game. But if it isn't, then I don't know if I'm going to be playing it that much, but I'm definitely going to give it check it out and make some videos on it so you guys can enjoy that content. Now, that is Diablo Immortal. Now let's go into the last video of the day. Now the last game I want to talk about is Noah's Heart. Now Noah's Heart is the game I'm probably most excited for, because it was made by the Archosaurus who made Dragon Raja. And the thing with Dragon Raja is the game looked amazing, but it was too animated, so people didn't get into it, and it did get very pay to win, but the world looked amazing. And I'm hoping that they took what they learned from Dragon Raja and put it into this game, made it better, and this world looks amazing. And the developers that have been making this game has been hyping up the world so much. It's going to be this large, massive world where you can explore everything. You can climb mountains to the top, and hopefully having that, like learning from Dragon Raja, hopefully they can have some good fun PvP, good raids, good PvE and everything. And you know, the story in this game is gonna be like Dragon Raja, where when you make a choice, it stays. So let's say you make a choice and you kill an NPC, the NPC will stay dead forever. So every action that you take will affect the story and everything, and the world again looks amazing. I'm super excited for this game, Noah's Heart, and I hope they release more information about it soon. If they do, I'll make a video on it. But guys, that is it for me. That was the 6 games that I am looking forward to in 2020 or 2021, which is Tower of Fantasy, Gran Saga, Odin, Valhalla, Rising, Warhammer Odyssey, Diablo Immortal, and Noah's Heart. Now, which game are you guys looking most forward to? Are there any games that I didn't mention that you guys would want me to make a video on? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow my socials if you haven't already. Remember guys, this is my opinion of the games I am looking most forward to. It is not a ranking of which game is probably best or not. We'll find out when the game actually comes out and I get to play it, and I can review it a little bit better. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.